And I feel like, again, it's a very similar conversation to this morning where you've got Newhappy here, you've got nothing to lose, you're in the upper bracket, you've still got an extra life, go out, give it the fight to Lynn Vision and see how it goes. But without any more messing around, we're going to get into the game very shortly here. And do you know what? I'm excited for it. Ancient, he's already said Newhappy, their pick. They did well on the T side against GR, and now again they've got to show it here as they begin.
Just note for anyone viewing at home, I think we're missing spine on the right-hand side of the HUD. Just a little bit of a bug as we try and work with the coach slots. It kind of messes it around sometimes. So there is 5 players on the serve for Newhappy. Just won't be able to see spine, unfortunately, on the HUD itself, but you can see him number 11 on the minimap. As they are going to be executing in towards the B bomb site. Daka, though, wants to take the fight. westmelon and G have both stood the test on the site itself, but Carl stepping up with the 2K. Now it's a 2-on-3. Smoke is still down, so they can cross with the bomb, and they love to get that plant in.
Yeah, they'll be able to. If you're westmelon, you just got to pause and wait for your players to come through cave. Dodging the shots initially. Spine looking to get aggressive alongside Carl as the smoke fades. westmelon caught off guard, and Carl's found another one. It all leads down into this 1v1. Spine incredibly low. Needs to hit the headshot and does manage it. Newhappy steal away the pistol.
Yeah, fantastic 2v3. Really well played. I love the decision to play around the smoke as well. I think they were aware that cave was going to be where the flank was coming from, just based on the information they had from before. So, yeah, that was really cool to see. And great to see Carl stepping up, the courage, standing on in and getting a 3K in the round. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, very simple pistol from Newhappy. I felt they might be overwhelmed by the double cave play, but no, not whatsoever. Good mid-rounding, good decision-making in that off-plant, as you mentioned. And speaking of decision-making, Lynn Vision, well, they've made one early. They're going for an eco.
Oh, double Zeus.
With the Zeus.
There's 2 of them.
Up. Okay. Let's see it. Molly pushes him back initially. Nade. He's been heard. Lee Hang. We'll find him.
I think there were some toes revealed. They would have had that kill without too much shoot.
Okay.
Oh, okay, G. Sharp with it. That's a free AK. Yeah, take that one and get out of there. And Amelia found a kill as well. So that's 2 AKs. This has gotten costly.
It was without the Zeus as well. So there's still time to potentially use it.
It's true. The other one will be recharged soon, actually. Oh, it's in the hands of Lee Hang now. So maybe he can use it. But he probably wouldn't want to, because in case you're not a veteran Zeus user like myself, you don't get any kill reward using the Zeus. So it's not so effective when you got a Mach 10.
Like we saw earlier as well, good eco out of Lynn Vision. The fact they're able to extract 2 AKs from that situation with just USPs, absolutely fine. G upgrades to an AWP. A very decent gun round going up against the bonus.
G really prioritizes this AWP early. This is, again, we always basically see it round 3. It doesn't really matter how the rounds panned out before. Even still, without the armor, he opted to get it out. Dropped over a bit of util to go alongside it. Does mean he maybe can't be as active as he wants. You can see he's gone for a 2-player setup over to A, but it's B where the pop's coming through. Flashbang is good, and westmelon is calling for support. Saka has to step up. The Mach 10's just trying to apply some pace, but Saka's found 2 before he's eventually traded. Room now for the bomb to get planted, but Starry from long catches another. They're fast in this retake. G hits one with his AWP, and it's all on to Carl. 1 versus 3. He's playing around on the site, walks through the smoke, goes to the wide swing and finds success. But G was holding the angle. Carl can't get another. And then Vision will post there first.
To be fair, though, really good decision-making here from Newhappy. They're on the bonus. They know the rifles have just come out here for Lynn Vision. They're probably not going to go for anything too crazy. So they've gone for a set play. And one that is quite an accelerated play in nature. We haven't seen too many fast plays come out the gate early. It's a perfect time to bring it out, and they did overwhelm them. They did catch Lynn Vision, especially westmelon, off guard. Wasn't ready for any of it. So a bomb plant down at the very least. That supplements the AKs alongside the utility. G keeps his AWP, but at the same time, you're keeping Lynn Vision as limited as it gets.
You already see those limitations. Carl's got the deagle out. So we've got 2 pistols in play. And again, another execute straight out the gate. This one's going to be over onto A this time. And it's the right call. Amelia is alone. Drop the incendiary. And they're actually going to respect it. That's allowed Starry to come over to support. Smoke comes on through. You're going to have to fight straight on through that if you want to go. And that's exactly what they decide to do. But they pause for a second. Indecision. What? There must have been some sort of vision there. Amelia falls. Starry now getting pushed off the angle by the flames. G's rotated through with an AWP. And the flames are in his way. You can still see a few players getting past. But one by one, these CTs are falling. Bomb is being planted. And they need to find a kill quick if they want to come into this. That was maybe the opportunity. And without finding the kill, yeah, it's time to leave.
What a round. Not sure how Lihang saw that player through the smoke of Amelia, but instantly dealt with. You pointed out Rage in the pre-show, said that he's doing immaculately well, and he continues that form. Very instrumental kill on towards Starry, who had the potential to spam, potential to disrupt, and just waste so much time, to the point where Newhappy couldn't feel comfortable planting the bomb, and then the rotations could have come in. But no, instead, deals with him. And they're able to get another round on the board. This is very dominant so far. Newhappy is setting the pace.
That's what you want to see. You want to see, I think the issue of the game we saw earlier was that it felt like Lynn Vision were being given too much respect.
Yeah.
And they were just allowed to do whatever they wanted. Here, Newhappy, they're not giving them that respect. They're forcing fights through smokes. They're executing out the gate, putting the pace on. And it's great to see. Will be another buy round for Lynn Vision, and more pace, more speed. Amelia lucky to find that kill. Gets away with his life just barely.
Rage. Oh, he swung before the flash popped.
That's
smart.
Cool.
That leaves B a little bit scary. So you're going to get extra rotations, and now Starry alone. And Amelia, the only person in close support, has got 4 HP, so needs to be incredibly careful, but it's all a little bit of a ruse. You still got the space over towards Cave. You can rotate, shift your reinforcements over to this B bomb site, because that's already been communicated by Lynn Vision. At least they've got the AWP over at B.
Yeah, Rage might find it, though. Look at this timing. He's just wandered on through. Oh, there's no way G survives here. Absolutely no way. Rage has won the round. And this is, again, punishing for some of the issues that we saw from Lynn Vision early. They were rotating so quickly. Oh, okay, hold up. This isn't done. Westmelon has something to say. Amelia is so low. And yep, that needed to be the kill. Could have maybe grabbed the AWP and just got out of there, but now we're going to have 4 on the board for Newhappy, and Amelia might just fall here as well.
I don't even know why he's swinging that, to be honest. It's just so brave. Ridiculous scenes. And you're right, though. Lynn Vision, they've got a tendency to over-rotate. They're never satisfied with the defense as it is. They're always trying to reshape and remodel it as the round goes on, which it does leave you unpredictable, but at the same time, there's weaknesses that can be exploited, and that's really highlighted there by Rage. Does he get out with the AK? Just about. But this buy is not ideal. You're on a couple of stages of loss bonus. You haven't got the funds to really invest behind it. Amelia can drop if they want to go for it, but I'm pretty sure it will just be pistols behind the saved AK.
Yeah, gonna drop over an M4 just so there's a couple of rifles in the mix, some armored pistols, so definitely enough to be threatening. And I like the decision to go for a bit of a lean to one side. 4 players on B. Starry left with a USP with armor, mind you. Just put a bit of pressure over that side of the map, but Lihang finds that, and that's one of those rifles removed immediately, and it had no support. Why weren't there pistols with it?
They were just hoping that the kills would come straight to them. Finally, it does, but it comes at a cost of 2 casualties and an open A bomb site. Very smart play here. Really good entry there from Lihang, leading with the utility, getting all the information, and just seizing the opportunity. Lynn Vision, it feels like they are really struggling to get into this game. It doesn't feel like they are ready with the responsiveness. The communications seem a little bit overcomplicated at times and a little bit scrambled. And that's potentially why we're getting these over rotations. Newhappy, they're just in flow state. They're not doing anything too difficult. That round was more of a standard default setup, but typically it's been very execute heavy. And to be fair to them, with the situation they've got themselves in, that's probably the best way to play this.
Yeah, I do like that they are going for some early aggression in different parts of the map. You know, that round it was in towards Cave, where Liang was just fighting solo and trying to pick players off. And once he gets the information, they can just execute. I mean, this is already a fantastic start to your T side. And it just feels like all of the inertia is with them.
Feels like a gut punch as well, just some of the pacing of these rounds. Lynn Vision want to set up control. They want to be the ones that are taking the fights, but when you're met with resistance, that's where it is just falling apart. Look at this again, straight out the gate. 4 players lean early towards B. You're boosting the AWP up of Rage. Try and see if you can find this opening. And you bet that if he secures the kill, Newhappy will just sprint straight into that bomb site. Missed shot. A lot of information exchanged both ways.
Yeah, Rage almost finds westmelon, and westmelon wants to swing. Oh, the flashbang was good, but anti-flash being held, so he falls. And Starry only gets one before he's dealt with. Zako trying to go for a play, and he's been heard, spotted, and felled. 5 players going to be 4 remain, sorry.
It's got to be said as well. That fight on B there, whilst it was set up with utility, right? You had the flashbang in towards ramp. Outside of that, that was the only piece of team play we had from Lynn Vision. They were so spread out. There was no way that they could trade each other effectively. They had to push through pieces of utility, and they're doing that. But it just feels amateur. It really feels like, look, you understand the scenario that you're playing against. You understand what's on the line here. 1 spot to qualify through to the Challenger event. And yet you're throwing away and making really simple mistakes, and they can start to snowball. They can start to add up. Amelia holding on, but not for much longer. Lihang puts him out of his misery. Sure, the AWP's saved, but that's a small consolation in the grand scheme of things. It is 6-1 already to this T side. A T side that is riddled with problems. And yet they are finding solutions each and every round. Lynn Vision, they've got to pull something out of the hat.
Needs to happen soon. Because they're just getting caught. They're going for a lot of the solo fights they were earlier in the opening best of 3. But they're not finding the same success. Zaka hears that, decides to fall back. Not wanting to contest this. Oh, he's a dead man. Oh, maybe not. Okay. The AK actually was meant to be baiting for the AWP, but actually kind of just deterred Zaka completely.
Oh, Westman's just going to swing this. It's so brave, and like it's so Lynn Vision. But at the same time, it's not really working. JJ tries the same play that Rage did, but fool me once, says Westmelon. As he will just take the fight. Rage holding for aggression. There we go. Great trade. Suddenly it's a 4-on-4. You've got spacing towards middle as well. They completely split.
And they know, oh, okay. Kind of felt like that one was not going to go that way. Yang falls. Did Starry spot that player crossing?
I think so, because look at G. G's turned round. Oh, it doesn't matter. That's
Oh, the bomb.
drop, though.
Now it does. Carl, position known, and has to do it all. He is on one. And Zaka's low. There's a world where he can win this 1v3.
It's difficult, though. You've got to hit the shot now. Crosshair turns. Oh, but Carl adjusts. Bomb can be scooped up. You know Amelia is typically the same player. And now you can settle into this clutch. Crossed. Oh. But not quite enough. Amelia will hit the shot. But I tell you what, yet again, from a situation where it looks like it shouldn't be recoverable, Lynn Vision are able to make it work. But it's one of those flash in the pan rounds. It's not consistent.
Yeah, it didn't look pretty. It required a single player stepping out with the 3K. And that required that extra aggression down ramp. And he had low HP. The fact that he wins that fight, gets that kill, and stays alive for so long is something special. But that's not something you can rely on.
Still expensive as well. The fact that only Amelia survives there. Look at the money for Newhappy. They're completely fine. They can reinvest. They can probably reinvest again if they lose. For Lynn Vision, your life is on the line in every single one of these rounds at the moment.
It's crazy that Newhappy are playing better Team Counter-Strike right now. But there is something to be said about your coach being on the server with you.
I don't know. When I stand in for my team, it's not the same. Rage of the
You're not
Boost?
quite Carl, are you?
No. Carl Goat. Good jiggle, that utility there. And the opener was also found on B. Lynn Vision just don't need to overplay their hand here. Good conditioning as well in towards middle. I like this. The fact you got to play a donut. It looked like Starry was also looking to push the issue, and they are. They're going to retake this space. This is much better from Lynn Vision.
Yeah, westmelon has conceded B, though. He pushed really deep, got lane. Now it's fallen all the way back. It will take time for Newhappy to re-clear this. That's going to be the key thing. How much can Rage sell here? Drops the smoke and the flash. It's keeping 3 players committed, and that Molotov unfortunately pushes him off. You would have loved to have found a kill there. And when you don't see any commitment now, the penny starts to drop. Something's going on over at B.
There's enough utility to re-execute the site, though. And they still want to peek it dry. Spine, I think, has been spotted. Definitely has now by westmelon. Smokes need to come in. Execute needs to happen. There they are. Flashbangs countered by Lynn Vision. The swing before the smoke is brave, and Zaka takes full advantage.
Yeah, smoke throw by hand as well means there's a massive gap for westmelon to work with, although he's just walking through it. Oh, this is brazen! And it almost gets a double. Rage and Spine in a 2 versus 3, and Rage has found another. G creeping around with the AWP, and he's going to be in an uncomfortable position. There's Spine up on the stairs. And Amelia, once again, called upon to clutch. Smoked off currently. Fades. Gets the first kill, needs to get past Rage with that AWP, trying to bait the shot. Knows where he is, playing within the swing, but the headshot with the AWP. And Newhappy prevail.
Rage has been incredible. Absolutely incredible. Think about the amount of times that someone would have just gone for that shot there on the shoulder. No, remains resilient. Knows that Amelia has to come to him, has to commit to this shot. And he takes it. Well recovered round as well, because again, there's commotion going on in that B bomb site. westmelon's pushing through the smoke. There's so much just layers of utility being poured onto that bomb site that make it so difficult for the off plant to even be established, and yet they prevail. Really good angles being taken, especially by Spine and Lynn Vision. We mentioned the fact that they were bleeding out and they were suffocating. Now all the life is gone. It's just pistols. Oh, but maybe just pistols are enough. As soon as I say that, the AKs chime in for a couple. They've got to get past the player on default. westmelon and Starry are making it sing. Hang on a second. This is getting really dangerous.
Yeah, over towards mid, I think is where's going to define this round. Carl has locked them in. You can just leave the bomb. Go to A. You've locked them out. Oh, this is okay. It's okay for now. That smoke isn't the best, though, and it's actually given Starry the position to move through. Can't get ahead of the flames, so he would have loved to have been on the other side. He's going to charge in, and he falls to the fire.
That's desperate. That really is desperate. You can understand him doing it to a certain extent, because he was hoping that the molly just doesn't get like a tag in that in the first place. You're really hoping that he doesn't get attached by those flames, so he can just walk through temple, or he can wait them out at CT. Timeout now being called, the first one. I feel like one should have been called way earlier, as we're entering the penultimate round of this first half. Newhappy in the driver's seat. They've done more than enough. And for Lynn Vision, it's about stabilization. It's about recovering and guaranteeing themselves 4 rounds at the very least.
I'm so shocked by how dominant this T side has been. This is insane from Newhappy. Especially because of how, earlier it wasn't, the best Counter-Strike.
No.
And they're definitely looking so much better. How does Starry get hit there? That's crazy. And
Okay.
rage. Amelia has no chance. He's just sitting in the smoke and gets downed by an orb.
Look at this angle.
Oh, that's disgusting. Only way to describe it.
Will be traded, but it doesn't matter because ultimately, Newhappy don't care. They've got space in towards middle. They had space out towards A. Fumbling around with mollies is a surefire way to potentially enable Lynn Vision back into this one. Starry hits the shot. Still a 2-on-2, but the bomb is now in no man's land as Starry's holding for the boost. Lynn Vision have done it. They've recovered. Newhappy fumble the bag. Great shot at the end there. Alright, Lynn Vision. You got your third, but now you need consecutive. Now you need your fourth on the board.
It doesn't feel like enough, does it? For
It's a lifeline. And to be honest, thinking about it, if I want to give and play devil's advocate to Lynn Vision, where Newhappy are going to succeed a lot is going to be on the T side. Because it's a lot easier to kind of communicate.
Yeah, CT side's where you're going to struggle with stand-ins. And where a team like Lynn Vision can punish those positions that are being played by players that aren't normally part of your squad. 4 gives an achievable target for Lynn Vision to work with.
Ooh, that fight is spicy. G. Oh, back on the angle. Doesn't care.
Carla just held that without moving. Definitely would have got that kill, I feel. But it's looking like 4 should be doable for Lynn Vision. 5 versus 3. And the B site, the final objective for Newhappy. Still got smoke, so they can smoke offshore, but it looks like Lee Hang wants to go contact. He does spot out a player. Smoke goes down, bomb can come in.
I actually quite like that play. Just by going contact there, you allow space to be available. Double flashbangs and one encounter from Lynn Vision round the corner. It's a 1-on-1. That's absolutely fine for the CT side. They've got numbers to play with. Bomb planted. After plant needs to be huge.
It's fine. Stuck on site. Can't get anywhere. Smoke lands in towards cave. The spam comes through. Still a kill under westmelon. The DPU surely can just be stuck here. Off of default as well, so the spam is completely off the mark. And that's the way the half will end. 4-8 for Newhappy.
No secrets.
Caught up in emotions, think I'm losing track. I need you to stay by my side. Feel like I'm in floating, comfortably detached. Will you stay if I lose my mind? And I want to let go. Don't let me even if I try. But I need you to know that I don't want to lose this high. closer to my heart. All we have is time now, we can push our luck. Just tell me you won't fall apart. And I want to let go. Don't let me even if I try. But I need you to know that I don't wanna lose this, lose this, lose this, lose this. I don't wanna lose this, lose this, lose this, lose this. I don't wanna lose this.
An incredibly strong T-side from Newhappy. But with that being said, Lynn Vision did start to stabilize a little bit towards the end of that half. And as we were saying, T-side is where they could potentially pick apart some of these weaknesses. The game is definitely not done yet.
Yeah, pistol's going to be key.
For
And
mid.
this is, yeah, straight up A out the gate for Lynn Vision, but Newhappy are going to be so fast.
Uh-oh.
Westmelon might even get caught with this util in his hand. He hasn't thrown it yet. Oh yeah, he's done for. And now you know. Jig's up. You gotta commit, or you gotta fight backwards, or you just get pincered between them like a delicious sandwich. Newhappy takes a bite, and the sauce is all over Lynn Vision's face.
Carl is unbelievable at pistol rounds. He just swings like it's nothing. Just gets 2 one-taps. See you later. Go back to spawn. Drink it in. We are Newhappy, and we've won both of these pistol rounds. And suddenly, if you're Lynn Vision, you get the bomb down, but you're going to force in anyway. Classic Lynn Vision.
Yeah, you better win this one.
Oh yeah, you're done. If you lose this, you are done for.
Zachary even late. They're just gonna do it again. You know what, guys? We didn't get to do how I execute. Let's just try it one more time. This time with some Tech 9s. The good news is there's only one player here, so, you know, if they go quickly, they would have been good. But instead, Newhappy have gotten all the information. They've picked up lane, seen nobody. Now they've got reinforcements that can come quickly. And again, a fast flank can come.
Yeah, that nade's also been hurt by the donut player, which is why you can see these extra players rotating through. Flashbang. Oh, doesn't matter. There's a counter one as well. Spine is doing everything to keep JJ alive. And there's also a third player that can come through. But with that being said, Lynn Vision is still trying to make things happen. They've got it down into the 2-on-1. Carl, the coach, has to clutch up. He's working his way in from CT, but Lynn Vision is trying to blindside him. They're trying to go through the back lines, and that timing is unbelievable. Carl needs to turn around, and he has.
Oh, no. Oh, you can just feel it. He spots them both, but they are holding exactly for that play. Well, Lynn Vision get it done, despite the rotations from Newhappy as well. They got so many players there, and, you know, it was actually a good swing. Jaja on site with the MP9 did a lot of damage, but it's all supporting cast that couldn't quite get it done. Left Carl in the clutch. And Lynn Vision able to get on the board on this T side.
That really surprises me how they're just able to hit those headshots with the Tech 9s. Considering how many flashes there were in play, considering the numbers, as you mentioned, it is staggering that that's the result we land ourselves on. Good decision by Lynn Vision as well, just to pause and wait. For Carl just to walk back in. Lee Hang hoping, but not securing. A lot of players leaned over towards this B bomb site. They're now shooting each other. Because Rage had pushed A.
Yeah, everyone's done that though. You know, someone shoots you, you just spin. Click on the first player you see. Newhappy loses 4 spies. Suddenly Lynn Vision are right back in this. Great kill on the spine. Liang has to fall back. The utility keeping them at bay. As Lynn Vision scale into the side, the rotations are quick on through. But as soon as that bomb goes down, their chances of winning are dropping. Just these pistols, not even utility now to get it done. I mean, there's no util on 2 of these players. Such a strange investment, in fact.
They got to save. They got to get out of there now. Sure, nice kill. On towards Saka, but ultimately, you just don't have the tools needed to try and attempt this retake. Li Hang, hopeful for a gun. Won't be getting one. Just needs to hold on to the Kevlar and the Deagle. Lynn Vision grabs 6, which quickly points the way towards a 7th. I'm not really interested in this next round. I'm more focused on the one after, where we get all the guns in play. Because that felt comfortable.
Yeah, going to be 7-9. Should be before we know it. That force fire really has gotten Lynn Vision back into this game. If they'd gone for the Eco there, we'd be looking at a very different scoreline, and Newhappy would be feeling like they were in control. Quite the comeback. It was, what, a 2-8 scoreline at one stage?
Yeah.
Those final
Yeah,
2
8-2.
rounds picked up by Lynn Vision.
It's a testament to them as well, because even in the game, in the series against Mag, that they were not good at pistol rounds. Just felt like they weren't winning the majority of them. Here, they've not won a single one, and yet they make every game close or dominate. In a game where MR12 pistol rounds you'd feel were some of the most important. Carl was burned alive. Barbecue at Saka's house.
Yeah, once you get rid of Carl's pistol, it's all over for Newhappy.
Yes, his pistol's unbelievable.
It really is. Okay, now we're getting into the deep of it. 7-9. Guns will come out for Newhappy. You can see Rage has already got that AWP. He was phenomenal on the T side with it, so I'm actually really excited to see this head-to-head versus G.
I like that as well. Amelia says, drop that MP9, have an AK. We want to be armed tooth and nail in round 17. A lot of presence toward mid early for the CT side as well. Great nade. Thrown in counter by Starry. Rage dealt with. G's just ready for that.
That's a real shame because Rage got run boosted across as well. It was really fast that he was up there, but I think the initial utility prevented him from getting the early peak. So he had to go for a delayed peak, which is more on the time when you'd expect someone to climb up the boxes. So gets punished for it. G's got that internal clock going, okay, this is when they're going to peak. If you've been able to peak off the initial jump peak, then I think he might have found an opener.
Look at this push through A. They're getting a lot of information here, Newhappy. Which means you can get this rotate of JJ all the way through towards B to come and help out Li Hang.
Oh, this is perfect. Oh, so many backs turned. Carl. Oh. Still doable. Would have loved that second kill. He got the dink, though.
I don't think they're going to clear Li Hang here. Why would you expect the B player to be on the close left-hand side of cave? Maybe
Even
Zach
if he gets cleared, there's such little HP that, yeah, it didn't matter. Through, almost gets the kill. And now it's a 2-on-2. This has become doable. Flashbang, oh my god, how does westmelon win that? But JJ swings, gets the kill, and westmelon's low. Going for the bomb plant. This clutch could define this map. westmelon creeping left-hand side and wins out the fight. A massive triple kill from westmelon, stepping up and getting 8 for Lynn Vision.
That's incredible from westmelon, but at the same time, Newhappy, yet again, trip over their own shoelaces. They had the right read. They had back turned from elbow, and they whiffed the spray. Yet it's still recovered. JJ gets a kill. Li Hang gets a kill. It all feels great. And then westmelon just pops up with a triple out of absolutely nowhere. sits Newhappy back down, sends them back to spawn, and suddenly this game is within 1 round score. Okay. That's a deagle on an AWP.
All good. Just take your time. Oh, no. Not so good. Westmelon recovers the kill. Oh, and he's fallen by the AWP. How has this started to fall apart?
All that hard work. All that hard work you've just put in, and you lose the pistols. That's ridiculous. And now you're on pistols yourself. Look, remember, these rounds have been incredibly close. Sure, the money's not always been there for Newhappy, but at the same time, Lynn Vision have been winning these clutches. It's come right down to the wire. Their money is not there either. After this bye, they are broken. If Newhappy win this, this would be an incredible round to pick up because you are paving the way to victory on your map pick.
What a match for getting here. Starry creeping out around this smoke. No one here to see, though. Passive line being held back in towards Donut. Good aggression into A mains. They got some information. It's allowed this third player to rotate on over. Red being covered by Donut. Information is there for Newhappy. And I love this setup.
It all depends on whether Newhappy move or not, because they don't need to move a muscle. If the A player starts getting a little bit bored and he starts going for a flank, that's where it gets scary. Instead, no, they are walking right into this setup, Lynn Vision.
Carl tries to get ahead of the smoke. That flashbang is so good. And Rage just swings through the smoke. Not expecting him to be that far advanced. But he felt like he needed to make a play, and unfortunately, the utility usage there from the Envision just completely decimated Newhappy.
They went in there against 3, and they came out with everyone alive. Look at the battle scars on Starry and Zaka. That is the only bit of damage that Newhappy are able to achieve. Even that boosted player gets instantaneously cleared. Really great execute. And it's a taste of their own medicine for Newhappy. Their executes were winning them rounds. This time, they've got the space. They had the rotation. They just couldn't piece it together.
And we're talking about the money for Lynn Vision being on the line. Well, that's a flawless round. Now there's no issues. This has been the majority rounds on this half going for Lynn Vision. What's the response from Newhappy? We've seen them actually bringing out a few aggressive maneuvers, so hopefully they don't get too deterred from that, because that might be the answer here.
Well, they know they've always had space in towards A, so they're just taking it again. Start the AWP there early, then they can dynamically rotate. Do not know how Lee Hang's got that kill, but an instantaneous trade out of Starry means that cave space is available. And Lynn Vision just want to take it straight away. They know the player's out long. Thank you very much for the information. We don't care. We're going to plant.
A bit misplay from Carl there. Getting caught out in towards cave. G finds spine. So it's a 3-on-4. Westmelon's even cocking the Molotov just to throw that one forward if they try and defuse, but G's just poking one by one, and they are falling like flies. G wants some more, and he finds it. 4 in the round for him, and we are 10 apiece.
Yeah, they've got to be happy with that as well. A very clean round again. These B executes are working wonders. Newhappy are trying to get aggressive on one side of the map, and Envision go, okay, well, you can have it. We're not interested. They're grouping as a unit again. You spoke about Carl overplaying his hand. He got cooked in cave. And immediately after that kill was gathered, they don't waste any time, Lynn Vision. They are straight in. And they are ready. And this time, they're swapping to this other bomb site. And look at the timing of this as well. The decision to go for this A play. It's the one round in which Newhappy have not gone for a push-out A main. And Starry is just having fun with it in mid.
I can't believe the absolute brass to go for a single flash play like that. Just right-click drop, charge on in. Why not? That's lightened the defense on this side of the map even more. Right, just gonna drop a little smoke and sneak on through. Bit of distraction being played by the M4. Rage is still here. They're wise to the potential. You can see even G swapping to the AK just to make sure he doesn't get caught out.
They know about this donut flank as well. Carl's also spotted.
Oh.
Yeah, Zach has got him. What a turnaround. What an absolute turnaround from Lynn Vision. It looked like they were down and out. It looked like they had forgotten all about team cohesion in that first half. But this T side has been absolutely exemplary. Like, I can't put anything wrong with it outside of losing to pistols on a couple of occasions.
Newhappy have decided they don't want to play for overtime, so they've invested into this round, which means they're using some lesser weaponry, lacking some utility. And they've just gone for a double mid and triple B setup. Starry again, getting away with these fights in mid, just solo setting himself up with utility.
It's so audacious. I don't know how Rage isn't burning either. Zaka Westmelon. We've got to be careful here. Flashbang. Not good enough. Westmelon through the smoke, though.
No way.
His bullets are absolutely perfect. 2 headshots. And now, Lynn Vision, they're going to pause for thought. They're going to rotate. We've got the space. We know you've just pushed down B, which means you've got limited information elsewhere. Sure, the footsteps might be heard by Carl. But ultimately, Westmelon doesn't care. He's going to try and get the kill on Donut.
Okay, well, Westmelon is dead. Starry's still low. It's not done.
It's not, but now they got the intel. You can just smoke Donut, Starry.
Oh God, he just ran across.
Right. Okay, that's really, really interesting.
You knew they were there. Really is low.
I guess.
Carl could win this. Tapping the bomb. Bait out some spam, but the issue is that smoke's fading soon. Carl gets that first kill. Did he spot G? I think he might have. Oh dear. 4 HP needs to be perfect. One shot from G will do it. And he finds it. But it comes way closer than it should have.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an understatement. That round should have been in Lynn Vision's hands, and yet with a couple of oversteps, with a decision on where to plant the bomb, that nearly falls out of their hands. That nearly ties up the scoreline. Instead, it's 12-10, everything's fine. Sure, Newhappy can buy, but they have very limited utility. And Lynn Vision on the cusp of closing out a remarkable comeback.
Yeah, 8-2 scoreline. Here we find ourselves 12-10. Newhappy just picking up 2. Well, Lynn Vision have gotten 10 of these rounds, and they're looking like they want to lock it in. They want to take us to Anubis, map number 2, their pick, where they looked lights out earlier.
Oh, bit of miscomms there. You've double smoked long. You don't
That's
need
all
to
the
commit on
smokes.
this.
That's all of the smokes.
Still don't need to commit. It looks like they will with Westmelon taking the space. Zach is going to lock in the plant, and that means you're going to have this player in Amelia coming through mid really late on the flank.
Oh, this flank could be everything, if it's even needed. All 3 players currently grouped up. And Amelia might catch a timing, or they might just all go around long as he comes in, but that can be communicated. So now they know exactly where these remaining CTs are, and they're penned in. Stack of swings. And it's all done. 13-10, Lynn Vision with an incredible comeback.
Yeah, gotta be honest. Look, you gotta praise Lynn Vision a lot for being able to come back in that game. We said that T side should be easier for them, given Newhappy playing with their coach and subs. But you got to really give it to Newhappy because they look like at one point they could have completely ran away with that game, and it was looking really